among the leadership, it's growing, Thomas.
Yes, David K. Johnson, do stay with us. We have some breaking reports coming in where US Vice President JD Vance will visit Utah to meet the family of Charlie Kirk. Vance was originally meant to travel to New York to mark the 24th anniversary of the September 11th, 2001 terror attacks with his wife Usha Vance. However, the pair will now visit Salt Lake City, Utah to pay respects to the family of Charlie Kirk. David, if you could you tell us a little bit about the relationship that Kirk had with the Trump administration?
Well, Charlie Kirk was a very entrepreneurial character. Started at a very young age creating Turning Point USA. He was clearly a competent manager. He built many, many followers. He raised enormous sums of money and funneled them to other young people he was trying to win over to the Republican Party. You have to admire his skill at doing that. I don't know who, if anyone, will step forward to replace him because the particular set of skills that he had are not widely distributed in the world. But his assassination certainly is not going to be the end of efforts by young conservatives to try and build a solid conservative movement that will last decades into the future. I do think it's significant that JD Vance is going to Utah over this assassination when he can go tomorrow, instead of going to 9/11 memorials today over the 3,000 people who were murdered by agents of Osama bin Laden. That tells you a lot about the priorities and interests of the Trump administration. And those priorities and interests are not about those 3,000 people. They're not about the nature of the kind of exterior threats the U.S. is facing. They are about exploiting this assassination for political gain.
David K. Johnson, thank you very much for your insight and taking the time to talk to us. Pleasure having you on the program. We now move over to Europe for our next story, where the United Nations Security